think my life was defined by the promises I broke. Every word I said to heaven felt like it went up in smoke. Silence felt so loud when I was alone. Didn't think grace could find me after what I'd done. I said, God, if you fix this,
I'll never go back.
but the moment life felt better,
I slipped through the cracks.
I said, God, if you heal me,
I'll stay on track.
but comfort made me careless.
And I relapsed.
Every promise I made started sounding like
lies.
every altar I built turned to compromise. I felt the weight of regret sitting on my chest, like I disappointed heaven more than all
the rest.
I avoided prayer, avoided your name, avoided the mirror, avoided the shame. Thought broken vows, men broken ties. Thought grace had limits, thought mercy had lines. But even in my silence,
Even in my guilt,
something in my spirit
wouldn't let me quit.
yet even when I ran, even when I hid, your love kept whispering,
You're still my kid. This is how I found peace.
so after breaking promises to God,
Not by being perfect.
oh, but by surrendering my heart.
This is how I found.
This is how I found peace,
Not by earning love.
but realizing grace.
Was always enough.
Even when I fell apart, you never walked. That's how I found peace. Studying my faith,
Brick by brick.
thought discipline alone
What made me legit.
thought if I tried harder,
I'd earn my place.
didn't understand mercy.
Was already grace.
Oh, I replayed every failure,
Every selfish choice.
every time I drowned out.
Your quiet voice.
Atmosphere heavy like the sky before rain. Production in my head sounded like pain. Minor chords in my spirit,
No weighty regret.
rim shots of conviction.
I'll never forget.
But in the middle of the noise,
I heard truth speak.
peace ain't absence of failure.
Knowing who keeps.
I thought broken promises,
Then I was done.
but you don't cancel sons, you restore them one by one. Even in the rubble,
Even in disgrace.
you were building something.
Out of my mistakes.
This is how I found peace,
After breaking promises to
not
God.
by hiding my shame, but by giving you my scars.
This is how I found peace.
Not by being strong, but by admitting I was scarred.
My days to heaven paid.
Even when
Fell alone.
even when I fell apart, you never walked. That's how I found peace. Oh, what if regret is just a doorway? What if broken vows are where grace starts to say,
I knew you would fall. I knew you would bend. But I loved you enough to call you back again.
oh, I'm not my worst moment, not my worst night. I'm not defined by every found peace.
After breaking promises to God.
Not because I fixed myself, but because you never stopped.
This is how I found peace.
Through the guilt, through the scars, you turn my shattered pieces into art. Even when I fell apart, even when I fell apart, you never walked. That's how I found peace. I used to think my life was defined by the promises I broke. Every word I said to heaven felt like it went up in smoke. Silence felt so loud when I was alone. Didn't think grace could find me after what I'd done. I say, God, if you fix it,
God, if you fix this,
I'll never go back.
no may go back.
But the moment life felt better,
Moment life felt better,
slipped through the cracks.
slid through the crack.
I say, God, if you heal me,
God, if you heal me, I'll stay on track.
but comfort made me careless,
Comfort made me careless,
and I relapsed.
I relapsed.
Every promise I made started sounding like lies. Every altar I built,
Turn to compromise, I
felt the weight of regret,
sitting on my chest.
like I disappointed
More
him.
than all the rest, I avoided prayer,
Avoiding your name,
avoided the mirror,
avoided the shame,
thought broken vows,
meant broken ties,
thought grace and limits.
thought mercy had lines.
Even in my silence,
Even in my guilt,
something in my spirit.
wouldn't let me quit.
Even when I read,
Even when I hear
your love kept whispering, you're still my kid.
this is how I found peace, after breaking promises to God. Not by being perfect, but by surrendering my heart. This is how I found peace, not by earning love, but realizing grace was always enough. Even when I fell apart, you never walked. That's how I found peace. I deconstructed my faith,
Brick by brick,
thought discipline alone
would make me legit.
thought if I tried harder,
I'd earn my place.
didn't understand mercy was already grace. I replayed every failure,
Every selfish choice,
every time I drowned out.
your quiet voice.
Atmosphere heavy, like the sky before rain. Protection in my head, sounded like pain. Minor chords in my spirit, low weight, away regret.
Rim shots of conviction,
I'll never forget, but in the middle of the noise,
I heard truth speak.
peace ain't absence of failure, it's knowing who keeps.
I thought broken promises,
Then I was done,
but you don't cancel sons.
you restored them one by one.
Even in the rubble,
Even in disgrace,
you were building something.
out of my mistakes, this is how
I found peace after breaking promises to God.
not by hiding my shame, but by giving you my scars. This is how I found peace, not by being strong, but by admitting I was wrong.
Again, I fell apart, you never walked. Now I found peace.
What if regret? It's just a doorway. What if broken vows, where grace starts to say, I knew you would fall, I knew you would bend, but I loved you enough to call you back again. I'm not my worst moment,
Not my worst night,
I'm not defined.
by every fight.
Oh, I'm my worst moment.
Not my worst night,
Oh, I'm not defined.
by every fight.
Oh, this is how I
Found peace after breaking promises to God.
not because I fixed myself, but because you never stop.